Alright, just wanted to do a quick video for anyone that wanted more info about how this cage was done. What I did was, I do not have a bender right now, so I bought a 12-point Jegster cage. They do make one for a Datsun 280Z with the 2+2. The hoop did fit surprisingly well. Overall, if I was to use the cage kit, I wouldn't have been super happy with it. There was some bends that basically, were like 5 degrees off, side to side and that sort of thing. The bends weren't as smooth as I would have liked. I'm a fairly experienced cage builder and I'm really picky about that. But from the parts I used for this, it did seem to be, work out pretty well. So basically what I did, let's flip it back around here, is I used the main hoop, as you see, the crossbar, the harness bar there, the down tubes, because I went with these bent ones to go over the rear seat. I used the bars that would have been for the A-pillar down bars over there. And these were the ones that weren't bent very well side to side, but I was able to make them work, and they actually follow the roof line pretty well the way they're in here. And then I used an extra door bar for these, these other down bars that go from the bend down to the harness bar to strengthen it up. And then I think I used an extra door bar as well for this strut tower brace here. So I do still have the halo left over. I didn't even have to use the halo that came with the kit. The kit also comes with some smaller 1.5" diameter tubing. Yeah, not sure why it came with that smaller 1.5" tubing. If I would have bought the kit and wanted to use all of it to make the 12-point roll cage, I would have been pretty disappointed that it did come with that smaller diameter tubing. But for what I needed it for, it ended up being perfect. I was able to use all the 1 3/4" tubing basically to make this. The overall quality of it was okay. It was good for the price. Like I said, the bends could have been a little bit better. Side to side for like the same pieces that should have been symmetrical. They weren't dead on with that, which I was not a fan of because I'm really picky about that stuff, but I had to kind of use it as is. But overall, it worked for my needs, so I'd say, it was $250 shipped. For some reason, they had free shipping going on for Jegs, so that was like $100 off right there. And for what I needed it for, it worked perfect. I was able to kind of pick and choose the pieces I wanted. And now I do have a bunch of 1.5" tubing left over in case I need it for any small projects. But yeah, overall, I would definitely recommend if you're looking to do something similar for, pretty budget-friendly price. You can buy that 12-piece kit from Jegs, or maybe another pre-built kit, like one from Rhodes Racing or something, and then use it the way you want. Because for me, just the seat back or the roll bar back to the main struts and that horizontal one, it worked perfectly for my needs, and I'm pretty happy with the way it worked out. You may have noticed everything was painted as well. So it was kind of a pain in the butt to paint everything here in the car, but I was able to, move it around and everything the way that it was needed to paint it. Had the whole interior of the car covered. What else? Oh, I did have a little bit larger than necessary, but I did use like a 6-inch square plate and then brought it down. So my foot plates are probably a little bit stronger than needed. And then the top of the strut towers here, I did plate those as well with the 1/8" plate. And then these kind of strut tower brace that comes down, I plated that all the way around with the 1/8" plate as well, because I wanted a really secure mounting point for this cross brace here, and just to strengthen everything up as a whole. I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments or hit me up. Thanks.